I went to Israel.
It's really hard to get RSA all over the country. I've got to rethink their
You're holding a sign about Dr. Adnan Al-Bursh. Could you explain what happened to him?
So he's part of a larger story, and the larger story is the Israeli campaign to destroy the Palestinian society in general, and in Gaza in particular. And one of the pillars of that campaign is the destruction of the healthcare system.
Right.
If you destroy a healthcare system, well, here, pan around here, pan over here. So here's Yale New Haven Hospital, major employer for the New Haven area, likes to call itself a world-class medical institution, and in some ways that's absolutely true. And without it, lots of people would just start dying of things that occur naturally that they wouldn't have treatment for. So a medical system is a pillar of any society, and Israel has destroyed the medical system in Gaza. And one of the things that they've done is to attack doctors and healthcare workers. And this is one of them. Hundreds of them have been abducted from the hospitals that they were taking care of patients in and taken off to a detention center in the desert where they have been tortured. Actually tortured from the get-go, because immediately they've all been stripped down to their underwear, blindfolded and put in zip ties behind their back, made to sit in uncomfortable positions for hours, and on top of that, in some cases, physically tortured, painfully tortured, genitally tortured, raped anally with clubs and iron rods. And he is an example of someone who, although told to leave the hospital, refused to abandon his patients and has paid for it with his life. This is the depravity of the Zionist campaign to take over all of what they consider to be their land of Israel, and to kick out the people who have been living there for centuries, to deny them their rights. And unfortunately, they're doing it with the collusion of our US government, of most of the Western countries, and that's why we're here today. We're here today at this hospital to try to bring attention to people that are healthcare workers and doctors and nurses about what's happening to their colleagues in Gaza. And we're here to raise awareness of everybody as Americans that our government is paying for this, which means we're paying for this, and it's got to stop.
Thank you very much. It's a rainy day here. How come you came down to the line with that sign?
Anything I can do to support justice for Palestine.
I'm going to the VA. I got an appointment.
Have you been following this for some time?
I've been following this for decades, actually, since I was a teenager, yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Are you from Connecticut?
yeah, I grew
All
up in
those
Connecticut,
years?
yeah.
And you mentioned the Tree of Life Education Fund out in Old Lyme.
Yeah, I've been a member of that since its beginning. And, did a trip to the West Bank in
You did?
2013.
Wow.
And it was a real eye-opener for me, and I learned a lot. And just to see how sad this whole situation is.
Did you go with David Good?
David Good was on that trip, yes. Yeah.
We've lost him, of course,
Yeah, we miss him.
last year.
Yeah.
We certainly do miss him. Yeah, and the Tree of Life keeps up its activities. It's amazing.